Welcome to another edition of Dizzarian Plays MMOs. Today I'm in Final Fantasy XIV and I am on my level 9 Arcanist. And right where I left off, where I figured out what Black Loam was, I don't want to touch that stuff again. And going to turn this into Tiller's Rest. You can see I'm here just right out of Summerford Farm. Accept that. Confounded pirates, they know nothing of tillin', only killin'. Stealing our shovels and melt and forge into axes of all things. The biting the hands that feed 'em, the mangry mangy mongrels. I'd love to teach those curs a lesson of obedience myself if I had sworn to Stalwart that I wouldn't be fighting anymore. So I need you to bring back our farm tools and make sure the dogs reap what they sow. So again, if you're new to this series that I'm doing on Final Fantasy, or just new to the channel in general, I don't do a lot of the tedious stuff on camera. I usually pause and go figure some things out and come back. And in this particular playthrough, I'm going to be heavy on the main storyline quest and dungeons and that kind of thing. So anytime I'm hitting the main storyline, I'm going to be reading the words. So if you don't like reading, might not be the exact playthrough for you, but I think it's very enjoyable, so I hope you do too. So, we're going to kill these guys, and we got one tool from that, so I just need to kill 3 more. Alright, Prifwall, here's your tools. I wonder what those sea dogs will try a stealing when there's no harvest. You never know. Ah, good. See the tools back and in serviceable condition, which will be more than we can say for the Sveren when he gets our hands on him. The wretch likely had a role in the theft. Spied him meeting the pirates in secret, I did. I could have cared less if the way... Rastal? Won't work. But when he consorts with the cut purses and that takes our tools away, he crossed the line. Gardeners are serious. Stelren ought to know what sort of scallywags he's dealing with. Take word to him, would you? Sure. And Stelworm's up in the here in Summerford Farms. Okay, Stelworm. Pirates making off with our tools. Prefwal did well not to take matters into his own hands. Last thing I need is blood on my crops. But I'll be damned if Sveren thinks he can take us for fools. His treachery won't go unpunished. Yeah, he's causing problems. So there's some new pants that we could use. Dun, dun. So I think if yep, let's equip those. Ah, finally. Not wearing those stupid little gym shorts anymore. Alright, Stelwern. I've come to expect a great deal from you, lad, and you've never once let me down. Yet what I'd ask of you now goes beyond I've asked before. Would you hear my plea all the same? Sure. Sometimes I have trouble reading that pirate speak. It eased my mind to have your ear. You'd no doubt familiar with the scoundrel Sveren by now. Yeah, he was talking to the goblins in the previous episodes. Well, the scheming scapegrace is at it again. Since the letter came for him, he's been skulking around in the manner he does when he's up to no good. Now he's round up his rogues and buggered off with nary a word to anyone. I've grown accustomed to his insolence, but something tells me this is different. It ain't exactly damning, but when last I had words with him, he didn't look defiant so much as hunted. I can't help thinking he's gone looking for trouble and found more than he wanted. So I was hoping you might hunt his sorry hide down and drag it back here before it's too late. The ungrateful little cur bites me every chance he gets, but I can't quite bring myself to cut him loose. I suppose he reminds me a bit of my younger self. Suffice it to say, I'd rather he didn't come to the sticky end as far as to find him. I'm trying to ask Grinwinda at the Aetherite. She was the last one to see him. I dare say she'll be able to tell you where he's headed. I think she's the one with the device that we saw, but I'm not for sure. Oh, no. She's the big girl. I know who he's talking about. Well, no, I didn't. Nothing that passes through these gates escaped my notice. I saw a rouser and the rabble set out on the Wood Whisper Canyon not long ago, singing about drinking themselves stupor. Cheeky sod said I should join them. I told them I'd rather shrivel up with a sip of whatever I was that had pickled their brains. If you find the idle swine, be sure to give them a cuff around the ears for me, will you? Alright, so it looks like we're going to go to Whisper Canyon, which I'm not for sure where that is at. Let's click on it, and we can see it's in a different zone. Oh, no, it's not. It's up here. Here's Tiller's Rest, and then it's right up here. So it looks like we're coming up to some kind of contraption here. Aha, the descent. So it's some kind of bridge to take us down into the canyon here. You can see that? Look at that. That's really cool. Ah, here we are. There's somebody here anyway, one of the rapscallions. Of all the dirty, deceitful, downright dastardly deeds that slippery bastard's done. Claiming to take the leads of our drink, only to leads us straight into a bloody trap. It don't get no lower than that. Of course, I learned to stay a step ahead of Sveren, so I was ready, but the others weren't so lucky. You gotta help them. Okay, so they're definitely in trouble here, so we're gonna be going into the canyon. So we got some water sprites floating by, and that's nice. This dude. Oh, we're aiding him. My axe may as well have been a white flag for all it good it did. Hope you fare better, or the sorry bastards in there are done for. Okay. It's definitely going to get worse, it seems. I can see Sveren up ahead as well. Let's help this little Lala fell. Sveren might have got us into this mess, but I ain't about to let him give his life for us. I'd sooner bow to a fishback than be in conniving bastard's death. To arms! Alright, so this is going to start a duty. So let's proceed. The true knave, you betray even yourself, Sveren. Oh. We were prepared to overlook the matter of your desertion on condition that you provided us with suitable replacements. That was the agreement. Yet your latest change of heart leaves your debt to us unpaid. Few are they who betray the Serpent Reavers twice. You will not do so a third time. Serpent Reavers. Hey, look at my goofy butt. Yeah, what the heck is that guy? Cowering behind your protector will only delay the inevitable. Honorless Rich, your life is all you have left. Oh, worthless though it may be, we shall take it. It's quite a goofy grin. Oh, and he's got the dude with the mask back there. Masked Mage. O mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command, that I may smite my enemies. Uh-oh. This doesn't bode well. How about that? That's awesome. Mr. Goofy Grin. Uh-huh, some kind of golem or elemental. That's pretty awesome. Defeat the clay golem. I was right. Do I have anybody else? Nope, just me. Alright. Here we go. And my little summon there, he throws them back often. And this is maybe a longer fight, so I may have to use my Aether Flow, which gives me maximum magic points, and then also absorbs 50% of the HP when I activate that other spell along with it. But maybe not. This is going pretty well. You're strong, but you're strong enough to withstand this? Well, I'm strong enough to run to the side of it. It's a little slow. Not running out of MP though. I mean, like, it's just I don't know if I ever do in this class. And I still do actually have healing. Oh my. Like, see, I can do physic, which is like a cure spell. And now I'm healed up, so no chance that I'm going to die with this. As long as I stay out of this area. Impossible. Never has a golem been so sorely tested. That's right. I've got pants now. And he crashes and burns. I don't know what that was in his back. That was pretty cool. Put my book away. That the golem could be vanquished. That man is no ordinary adventurer. There anymore. Now we need to deal with Sveren. Oh, there she is. Sigh, the snake slithered away. I am only glad he did not have the chance to sink his fangs more deeply into you. Uh-oh, we're gonna have another flashback. Oh, but she's in it. I wonder what she sees. Some kind of dirty deal going on. Those pirates did not belong in any of the known Lominsa factions. Whom they serve? The beast tribes? Surely not. But the timing of their appearance coincides all too neatly with the recent surge in Shigen and Cobalt activity. Something is afoot. The question is, what? Could it be the tribes are planning to summon their primals? 12 help us if it should prove so. Limsa would be hard-pressed to keep a single primal at bay, let alone two, but all is yet speculation. I must needs find evidence. She must be on the docks contemplating. The sea continues to rise, while the lesser moon continues to fall. And ill by ill, the world becomes ever more unlike itself. It is a Lucille foretold. I don't know how to say that word. Louis Sui. The coming of chaos has rendered the laws of nature mutable, blurring the boundary between material and ethereal planes. Little now stands between us and the primals. But they do not hear yet. Though time be against us, hope shall ever be on our side. Never did the creed Charlarian ring more true. She's looking through her glasses, so this must be what she sees, like the past or something. Never did I dream that I would possess the means to see Aether. Yet now that I do begin to take it for granted. How swiftly do the words of Sherilyn seem commonplace. Oh, so it allows her to see Aether. Oh, the flower girl. Here for you. Have you come for the festivals? Today, the Maelstroms officially makes the Great Hole of the Sea its training ground. Join in the celebrations. And she puts them on again. Wait, a disturbance in the etheric flow. But whence does it emanate? Seasoning grotto, perhaps? Oh, I'm enjoying this so much. I like that stuff a lot. What have we here? Can you walk? The Sholta. Oh, it's a snake. 'Tis I. Regrettably no, he eluded me. Understand. I will inform the Commodore. You collapsed from your exertions. Are you suitably recovered? Sveren has apprised me of all that has transpired. His account sheds some light upon how you came to be attacked by the Golem of all things. A Golem is a mindless automaton. Inert, save when it is commanded to be otherwise. Common pirates could not hope to control such a thing, so arcane are at its working. But these tattooed wretches are no common pirates. They are the minions of the Shenanigan. Gosh, why am I having trouble with these names? As to their purpose, well, I shall get to the bottom of it. But first I must escort Sveren back to his place of employment. I dare say Stelworm will be wondering what has become of him. Oh, yes. And you too, for that matter. I would bear word for him of your preservation, but I am certain he would like to thank you in person. Pray pay the man a visit. I'm sure that's where I was going to head next. As he told me of you, but perchance he did not tell you of me. My name is Yusholta. Yusholta. I don't know. That's what I'm going to say. I am a naturalist of sorts, surveyor of the aether in the hope that they might offer up some clues as to our predicament. I'd say I owe you my life, but I don't cover it. If I weren't you, my friends would be dead and all. 'Tis a debt I can never repay, but I'm not making things worse by running away. Take me to Summerford Farms and I'll face the consequences. Sure. He's a scoundrel. For reasons I cannot fathom, you see. Forgive me. Mayhap we shall have a chance to speak again when I have marshaled my thoughts. Until our paths next cross. Farewell. Okay, am I just going to stand there? Alright, back to Stelworm. Aha, now Sveren is here beside him, all defeated. And he's giving him a talking to. Hello, I knew you'd return. Yusholta delivered Sveren a bit ago. Tales of your heroic deeds precede you. The rest came shuffling back too, the lot of them, sporting the same haunted expression. It's me who's to blame for that. That and the rest. I was once Serpant Reaver. A thrall of the Shagagan? Seven hells. Rivers may look and sound and act like pirates, but they're not but fishback flunkies. Yep. Us pirates ain't much for laws, but there's things we don't do. We've got a code, see, but the Reavers never followed a word of it. A few years back, they started snatching law-abiding Lomensons. I'd only just taken my oath when our captain bent the knee to the new Shigen masters. I knew I had to get away. So I crept up one night, got myself a new name, and found myself a new home, Summerford Farms. Troubles is, secrets don't stay secrets for long around here, and word soon spread all the way back to the sea. The penalty for desertion is death, but the Reavers offered me a way out instead, my freedom in exchange for my mates. The letter. I don't know what I was thinking. I was bloody thinking, too busy sulling myself. Soiling. Hey, but you got there in the end, didn't you? When the time came, you made the right decision. The men say little to me, but I hear 'em talk to how you stood up to those Reavers at last, and how you tried to give your life to save theirs. But that's as it may. No deed, however good, can atone for the crime of betraying your brethren. I know that. I do. That's why I'm going to hand myself over to the Yellow Jackets. I'll bring shame to the farm no more. The Yellow Jackets are the Lamonson's army-like people. You'll hear no arguments from me. Each man must sail according to his own moral compass. I just hope your guides you're back here someday. There will always be a place for you at Summerford Farms, lad. And always be in your debt, Stelworm. Okay. I owe you a debt too, Dizzarian. Not once have you let me down. Thank you for saving my men on the farm. If I could ask one more favor of you, it'd be this. Tell Brandon what's happened from start to finish. I'm certain he'd put a good word for Sveren if he knew the whole story. And he's one of the few people I know who the Yellow Jackets listen to. Well, I reckon I asked all I can possibly ask of you. Safe travels. Right, and so I guess he's wanting me to probably travel back to Limsa Laminsa. So we'll have to do that in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. It helps determine what people are interested in and where I should put my priorities in filming. So if you're really liking these Final Fantasy videos, make sure you hit that thumbs up. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscription button. You'll get apprised of all of the new videos I have coming out here, and I cover a lot of MMOs, so you want to make sure you're subscribed so you get notification of that. So, till next time, bye.